Hi, this is Jennifer Primo with Prime Life Counseling, and I am going to show you two ways in which you can access your link for your online therapy session so that you can have your telehealth session. So, what we're going to do, the first way I'm going to show you is probably one of the easier ways, is you're going to receive a link from me 24 hours in advance and 10 minutes in advance of your appointment, and it's going to have the join video call. You click on that and it's going to bring up a new window. And then typically it will say somewhere up here, hey, please allow for your microphone and camera to allow us to be used. If it does not, you can use this icon up here. And, if yours blocks the camera and the microphone, that's what you need to turn off. So basically you need to allow it to do it, and then all you have to do is type in your name here and then join video call. And then it will bring you to the waiting room. So in here, you will see yourself down here in the corner. And then you will see the video controls also. So it actually has, let me make my screen a little different here. There we go. That way you can see the whole thing. So you have the sound, camera, and then you leave the session, and then you see yourself down here, and then here's the waiting room. So that's where I'm going to be when I show up for your session. So that's one way to get to your telehealth session. The second way is if you sign in to your client portal. And you had to sign into your client portal when you first started therapy sessions to sign documents, and also to sign the document for the informed consent, which I'll show you here in a moment. So here's when you sign in, it'll usually pop you to the documents first. What you can do to get to your telehealth session is go to appointments and then join video. So that will also get you the exact same thing that I showed you just a moment ago. But the other part that I was telling you was about documents, and that you had to come into your client portal in order to get that. So for telehealth, you need 3 documents: getting started with telehealth, telehealth in case of emergency, and then telehealth informed consent. Now, these things do need to be done before you start telehealth. The first one, getting started, is just a review this document because it will help you kind of understand some helpful tips and tricks as to how to get it all started. Telehealth in case of an emergency, that's just if something were to not be going so well. If you were having a mental health crisis, then we would have a plan as to what to do for you. And then informed consent just lets you know, hey, there is some changes, some differences with whether you're in person versus online. And so just to give you all of the information about so that you can make a good decision for yourself. To give you just a little bit of information about this getting started with telehealth, it has talks about what equipment you need in order to do it. It also talks about whether you're joining on a desktop or if you are joining from your smartphone. So it will give you some helpful tips there. Also, it does talk about some of the things to know about if you didn't get a reminder to give me a call. And then also it is best if you can use something that it actually has like an Ethernet cable. If Wi-Fi, if Wi-Fi is all that you have, that's fine. But a wired Ethernet is actually best for a telehealth session because it makes it so it doesn't lag. And then also, it is best to close any other programs that you do have on your computer because that can also slow things down. And also, to adjust the light in the room, it's helpful if it has something kind of like shining on your face. It's not like a huge problem if not, but it is helpful to have. And then also make sure that you are in a place that it is private. The nice thing also too about the platform that I'm using, that I'm showing you really quickly, is that it is what's considered a private platform. There are some that are not private, like Skype, FaceTime, Facebook Messenger. Those are not private ways in which to conduct a telehealth session. And so that's why I also wanted to make sure that you were aware of and having availability to get the link, because it is a private way in order for us to have services. So I hope you guys have found that helpful. If you do have questions or you want to meet with me really quickly to to just show you how to log in before your actual appointment, I would be able to do just like a 5 to 10 minute walkthrough with you before that. So if you guys have questions, just send me an email and I will get back to you. Take good care.